Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you guys are here. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay and you want to come back for more videos. If you do, click the subscribe button down below, the little bell next to that. Click on that. That'll give you a notification of when I upload new videos. And welcome back to all my returning friends. I am so glad you guys are here. It is Sunday, December 12th, and I am going to be doing my Flosstube video today. So this is Flosstube number 14. It's been about a month since my last one, but I'm here to share all my fun stitching with you, some goodies and everything. But we are going to jump right on in and start with some FOs, so some finished objects. First one being Jesus by Vervaco. I finished this a couple weeks back and I am loving it. So this is a kit by Vervaco that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I did switch out the fabric to 16 count Ivory that I picked up, but it is just stunning. So that'll be going off to the framers soon, and I'm still trying to decide. Probably gonna do it in a brown frame. I'm gonna switch out my frames downstairs. All my pictures downstairs are all in black frames, but I am switching out and I'm going to put them in brown ones because I have a new picture on the wall that's in brown, and so I'm just gonna switch it out. But that is that one. And I don't have the cover picture for that. The second finish, which is right over there, which I'm gonna go down and film in just a second, is the One Nation Under God by Twin Peak Primitives. This one I started last October 11th, 2020 to be exact. And I kind of wanted to finish it within a year, but it took me just a little bit over. I finished it in November, but I'm going to go over and film that separately. All right, so I have it mounted or kind of clipped up on my 9-bin cube thing, but there is the finished in full of One Nation Under God. I'm just going to kind of zoom in to show all of it. I absolutely love it. I might unpick the head of the eagle and just change it out into the B52 because I did swap out the floss once I got down to more of the white, so the white would pop like it does on the swans there. But I don't know, I may just leave it. I don't know, I haven't decided. But anyways, that, the swans, the flags, and then the beast of the house. That took forever, but it's finished. And then I omitted the alphabet that would be just below the green 1776. There was an alphabet in there. I took that out and just moved up the bottom motif up on that. But there it is. Now to get it to the framers. But that was my big finish. So that will be going off to the framers soon, probably after Christmas. Just wait till after the holidays and then I'll get it framed, and I cannot wait. But that was that one. The next one was one that I just kind of started on a whim last week. I can't show the actual pattern because it's the actual pattern, but it's a Little Quaker Christmas by Susan Ache, A-C-H-E. The colors for that were in some reds and some greens and golds, and I want to say it was the Aurifil floss. Of course, I switched mine all up into purples, and I kept the gold and I kept the green, but I switched everything out into purples, and I have them all down here. So I switched them. I used Weeks Dye Works Peoria purple, and then the green I switched out to DMC 4047, so the variegated green floss, and then the gold I used DMC E3821, Some of the purple, I just used a DMC 3743. And then the other three, oh, this one's a DMC, there was a hair, DMC 52, I believe it is. So just a variegated purple. And then Weeks Dye Works Amethyst and Weeks Dye Works Lavender. So those are the colors that I subbed, and I just kind of put them willy-nilly wherever I wanted and framed it. So I finished it. So that's the lavender. That one is the Peoria purple. That one is the variegated purple DMC. This one up here is the amethyst. And then over here, I just kind of pulled each color and just did each motif in a color there. And then, I'm gonna stop in the cut, yeah. Just did a, and then all the little ones are in just that DMC 3743. I love how it turned out. I know I have it sitting on my hutch downstairs, but love it. So that was my FFO, my fully finished object. Now we're going to get into my whips. Some of my whips I took out and I rotated in some Christmas and some wintry stitching that I'll be doing for a while, and then I'll bring my other ones back that I put up for just now. One that I kept is the guitar landscape, and I'll insert a picture here. I took it out of the Q-snap to move it back, but that's the entirety of it, and I'm working on the bottom half of the body in the grays. So the guitar landscape. So Roy, I'm working right now, I just have the bottom half of this part to do on there. I have all my stuff in the back. Let me pop it out. But anyways, so you can't see it because I put it back in the Q-snap, but I'm working down in here on the bottom half of the guitar. But I have the top half, like the picture that I showed, done. I love the sun. It's so cool, and I cannot wait to get this done. Still hoping for a Christmas finish. All of this, I did all this last night in about an hour and a half or so, watching a movie with my husband. He still doesn't know I'm doing this. So that is that one. We'll see if it gets done before Christmas. If not, he'll get it for his birthday, or maybe I'll give it to him for our anniversary in March. Otherwise, it'll wait till July. But I'm going to work on it and see if I can get it done within the next 2 weeks. And that's in my purple bag that Bags by Wendy that made me. She made. I'll do that one last. I worked a little bit more on the Your Issues by Sue Hillis. This one I tend to work on the earlier evening, like late afternoon, evening, once I get done working. At nighttime, I can't work on it that much, even with my readers, because it strains my eyes too much having to put those on. But that is where I'm at on that. And I don't remember where I was when I showed last. Probably just had, I started to, I think it was on working on the border of that, but I filled in cancel, and then my subscription, got that done. This is on 32 count Jobelan Ivory on there, but I love it. It's fun. It's still getting used to working on Jobelan as opposed to working on my Aida, but I'm getting there. But I like it. It's fun. And it'll be a nice little conversation piece around the house when people come over, but anyway, that's that one. And I brought back out, and this is in my Christmas bag that Wendy made me. Take out my stitches. So it's in my my Christmas bag with the gnomes. So cute. But this is, do I have a cover? I do not have a cover photo. Winter Snowfall from Shannon Christine Designs, and I will try to insert a picture. But that is what I'm doing. I flipped mine out, and of course I'm doing mine in purples. And I don't think the silver's showing yet. Nope, I got some silver on the star. But I'm doing it in purples. Of course, everything else is the white that it's called for, but I switched out the trees to be purple. And then the stars on top of the trees are silver. And this, not sure, hold on, I have a silver in here. The silver is, it's a DMC S415, so I'm using that for the silver. And then the white is B5200, and the purples are 38, 37, and 209. So there's 2 different shadings in the purple. And the fabric is 16 count PTP Storm that I'm using. And then my needle minder is one that I made. This is just a snowflake from the Dollar Tree. I just put some magnets on it and using that. But this will be fun once I get it done. White stitching is not my favorite to do, so I just do a little bit here and there, and then when I'm tired of doing white stitches, I put it up for a while. But this will be out probably through February. Probably by the end of February, I'll be tired of it and wanting to put it up and then start something else. But, and then the I'm not doing the beading that's called for in it. I'm doing, I don't know what the name of it is, but I have some sparkly white that I'm doing for where the beads would go, because I just don't want to do beading on it. But that's fun, working on it a little by little to get that done. I love her design. She's one of my favorite designers. I have quite a few patterns that I need to print off that I've downloaded and start on those, but if I stop pulling out all my other ones, we'll get to it. And then my last Christmas one is a Dimensions, and it's called Winter Ride. And I switched out the white fabric, 14 count that was in here, to 16 count, I believe. Or it might be 18. Nope, it's 18 count. I was going to try to finagle and not do the Golden Retriever and try to sub in for my Boston Terrier. I may still do it, I don't know, but I'll probably just keep it the same with the dogs in there. But anyways, so that is the picture. Let's pull out the work in progress. I have another needle minder that I made from the Dollar Tree magnet, or Dollar Tree ornaments. But anyways, this is where I'm at on that. I'm kind of back stitching as I go. So I got the barn back stitched, the cows are back stitched, and then I started working on the fence and then the truck. Once I get to the bottom here and go over, that's the first page, and then the second page is here, but I just kind of started going down just to finish out that thread of blue down into the next page. But that's that one. I love it. And then again, that is just a Dollar Tree ornament that I threw some magnets on, and I just thought it would go perfect in here with the red truck. But I love that. This is in this Christmas bag. This is from Creative Carol Designs. So the red trucks, and then the back is that fabric. Has a handle on it. But I love it. That's that one. The last one that I have I started working on my temperature stitch that I'm going to be doing for 2022. I wanted to at least get the first butterfly outlined. So I did that. So doing the Temperature Butterflies by Sarah Hughes, the Stitching Mommy. And I am doing shades of purple, and I've already got my colors in there for the ranges that they need to do. But I have the first butterfly outlined, and I'm using 18 count Aida vintage, and this is from Hobby Lobby. So it kind of just reminded me like of a stormy type background scene with the gray modeling in it. So, and then my colors that I'm using I have all the purples in there that I'm doing, and the cool all the way up to the warm temperatures. And I'm using a, how does she have it? 3 degree, 69, 77, 172, 4 degree, 69, 70, 71, 172, a 4 degree temperature range. And so I just have it, all the colors in there. So that's going to be fun to do, and I'm doing this along with Wendy from Wendy in Neverland and Candy, the 614 stitcher? 614. 615. 614 or 615. I'll have her link down below. But we're doing this in there, so it's gonna be fun to see all of our different temperatures and how they come to be. But that's going to be fun. So if anybody else is doing any of the temperature stitches, if you're doing a butterfly, let me know down below. And I believe Wendy put out a question on her Flosstube that I watched yesterday. If anybody has a hashtag that they're using for it, if they've done that, just so we can kind of follow along and see the different butterfly temperatures in there. Make sure I get the right colors back in my card, but that's going to be fun to see how that unfolds. Put everything over there. But that is my whips that I have. The next two, I'm just looking to make sure. 2 things before I get on to like Stitchy Kindness and a giveaway one. I want to do from way back in the day, older projects. Now these vintage ones, these were done back in 84, 85, 83, so back in the early 80s. My friend and I, we did stocking Christmas exchange back in high school. And so in my stocking that she had me, she had stitched this Merry Christmas 1984, and of course it's yellowing because it's, I think it's the plastic in there is kind of yellowing on it, but anyways, 1984. So she made that for me. That was in my stocking. And then these are 2 that I dug out of my bin of ornaments that I stitched back in the 80s. Of course, the good old duck, and of course there's nothing on it, so the fabric is getting dingy and dirty. But that one, and then the little girl with her stocking. So just some fun, and that one's kind of getting dingy. I'm see if I can try to clean that up. Just some fun back in the early 80s. I know I have some more, but there wasn't any more in there, so I don't know where I put them, but I'll hang on to these and put those somewhere safe on there. So that is old finishes from way back in the day. Now I have, when you hit pause, you have to remember to resume the video. I'm talking away, got to the very end, was getting ready to end out my video and realized I never hit the start button. So, talking about the giveaways that I won, I have a cute little thank you card. This is from Stacy Stitches that I won. She had some purple floss in there. And then the giveaway is the Snowy Trio X's and O's by Joe Gattenby, the cute little snowman. I am not a winter person, but I do love snowmen. So those will be fun to stitch. It says, better not pout, I'm telling you why, because only snowmen want coal. Can't read it. Let's see if I can read it this way. Better not pout, I'm telling you why, because only snowmen want coal for Christmas. And then the middle one says, a perfect man, well-rounded and comes with his own broom. And then some of my best friends are flakes. So those will be fun to stitch. So thank you, Stacy. And then the next is my Secret Santa, all my goodies that I received. I won't mention her name because I didn't ask for permission, but I got a cute little card. It says, and a partridge in a pear tree. So the ornament that I received was this cute one. It's the gold bow on it. And then the poinsettia, I'm thinking that's what it is. The beads, the little snowflakes, so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. Goodies that were inside are some hot cocoa. It'll have to wait till once it gets a little bit warm, or a little bit cooler. Right now it's too warm. We are in the mid to high 40s here in Michigan in December, and next week we're going to be into the 60s. I'm excited. I don't like winter, as I mentioned with the snowmen. I'm loving that we don't have any snow, that we have green out there still. But once it starts cooling back down, then I can drink my cocoa. And then the goodies that were inside the bag, or the box, Bee Stitch Me hand-dyed silk. And this is Evil Queen, 10 yards. In the purples. I've never stitched with silk, so this will be fun. Hopefully it's not something that I'm really going to enjoy, because buying silks is not in my budget on there, but love the purple. And then a cute little scissor fob. In purples, of course, there's a cute little butterfly charm, and then just a purple bead on there, and then some fabric. And there's no name, so I don't know what the name of the fabric is or who it's by, but just some pretty purple, and it is a 32 count. Of course, I had to go and count because there was nothing saying, you know, what it is. So pretty. Can't wait to find the right pattern to stitch on that. So thank you to my Secret Santa. I love all my stuff, and I did thank her in the group for that personally. But that is everything that I have. Plans going into the next couple of weeks, probably working on that guitar, trying to get it done before Christmas. Working on the other ones. I'll probably still work on the Christmas truck through January. I'll keep that out and work on that one until I put that up, until end of November, December range, to pull it back out. Excuse me, because I know I'm not going to get it finished in January. Working on my other ones, rotating and in. Just trying to think. I'll work on that Winter Snowfall by Shannon Christine Designs. Start working on my butterfly temperature stitch, which will start January 1st. And yeah, if I have any new starts, those will be filtered back in and get in there, and I'll talk about them once I do them. But that is everything that I have here on my video for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, comment them down below and I will answer them the best that I can. But that is everything I have. Until I talk to you guys again, remember to live a little, laugh a lot, and love always. Bye, guys.